안녕하세요. 잘 지냈어요? 저는 셀리입니다. 기억하고 있나요? 2008년, 2012년까지 신보성 여사예요. 한국어로 말하고 싶지만 그냥 잘 못해요. 한국말 잊어버렸었어요. 그래서 영어로 할 거예요.
After being missionary here in Jinbo, I was assigned for a year in Visayas and joined Adventist Frontier Missions last 2015 and finally got married last 2021. So now I continue serving the people here up in the mountains with my family, my husband and my son. The people up here in the mountains are strongly animist. They believe in so many gods like God in the water, rice, fire, trees, rocks, and many more. They try to please the spirit so that no bad thing will happen to them. In case they think they offended them, they would offer sacrifices like chicken, pig, something like that. For a year now, we are transferred here in a remoter village. Sometimes I would think it's a jungle. So people here still live in huts and they just use grass or coconut leaves for roofings. Life is harder compared to the other villages, but yeah, people are still happy. From the foot of the mountains, usual hike takes 4 to 6 hours. It depends on the condition of the trail or if you're carrying heavy stuffs. This is 2 hours from the mother village where I stayed for 5 years. Hiking already is a challenge because it's a constant going up. And the trail is only usually for a single person. We need to cross rivers from time to time. And also if it rains hard, it makes the trail super slippery. Last week, we had flood that made the lowlands suffer too. It brought landslides everywhere in the mountains, making the hike so awful. But thanks God, we're able to make it. We need to carry everything from the lowlands, our food, school supplies, building materials, or if we're having projects, everything. Carrying is the only mode of transportation here. And there's no stores up here. And also, we don't go to the lowlands often. So, sometimes we can go out after 2 months or 3 months, or even longer than that. It depends upon the situation. So we just buy everything that would last for a while. With this, we're so grateful that we could ask assistance of the students and the parents to carry. We're so blessed that these people were given the gift of strength to carry stuffs for us. By doing this, like they carry stuffs for us, this is one way of showing our mutual help and support for each other. Like we come here, they don't pay for the school. It's free education, and yeah, this is just a simple way of showing that we care for each other. Since they're really long distance hikes, we just see to it that there's food for them when they carry. Our campus here has been recognized by the government for 5 years now. We teach the kids the competencies that they need to learn, but of course to let them know about God. Part of their learning is to work outside manually. We want them to value work and develop their strong work ethics in preparation for the future. Teachers work with them. Whenever they have misbehaviors, we try to talk to them and see to it that they'll be restored. We try to let them feel that at school they're loved and understood. They don't have disciplines in their houses, so it's been really challenge for all of us teachers. I think students love to come to school. Many still need to hike for 1 to 2 hours every day. Many come to school so early, earlier than the teachers who live nearby. They come rain or shine. Here, only us teachers have umbrella, but they still manage to come. Rain or shine, even typhoon, we still have complete attendance. Sometimes when they got wet in coming, they prefer to be wet or shirtless in class than to go home. Because the parents are strongly animist, less than 5 parents only come for church worships. Actually, we just have one old woman who is a baptized member here. Most of the attendees for worships here are our students. It's so nice to hear them singing our hymns, praying as if they know God. They're like church members. They come Wednesday, Friday, and Saturdays, even afternoon. Since this is a remote place, they rarely hear worldly music. Most of the songs that they know are the songs that we teach them in class, and it's about God. And it's just so nice to hear them singing when they walk on the trail, walking and singing it loud, although sometimes it's out of tune. It's the vision of this project that these kids will be the future leaders of this village, that the things that they've learned from the school will have impact in their lives, and they will become missionaries in the future to their own people. We don't instill them to get higher education and be somebody else in the future. We hope that these kids will use their education to help their own people, to let their families know about God and bring them to Jesus. Whenever I'm discouraged, I just made myself think of the future, seeing that these kids will be the teachers, nurses, pastors, and whoever in the future working for all their people. And it made me happy somehow. I could see that their environment fits for missionary training. They enjoy their childhood. They're away from the city. And they enjoy playing with their kids. No gadgets. They have fun when they play with each other and work. Being the nature made them think that there is God who really cares for them. Most of the local missionaries who are teaching are not from Palawan. They are from different islands. They come for a year or two, usually for a year of sacrifice. They just don't teach, but do a lot of responsibilities. Sometimes they help digging for funeral, carry patients, evangelists, and many more. So these kids are our hope in the future that they will continue the missionary work up here in the mountain. These people need salvation. Please include us in your prayers that through school, as we continue our frontline work, these kids will know Jesus, and that would bring influence also to their families. What a joy it will be that during that great reunion in heaven, we will see our Palawan brothers also as well. 너무 감사합니다. 사랑해요.